Hello beautiful people, wherever you are. It's a windy day and hey, it has been raining a little bit. Here we are, and it's a windy day today here, and wherever you are, it's a blessing that God has brought, because the rain, whenever they are raining, it has been so drought for some months ago there, and even it was so chaotic to the Kenge fish ponds. They were a little bit to be nothing in front of the villa. So here we are to make sure that everything is so fantastic. We are opening this time yet to this position. However, it's just your first time, to subscribe, like, share, comment, and we groove together as a team. And we start the video as this way. Here we come from. And yesterday, guys, I told you we have the breaking news. And I had got a call from the demon herself, called the Mwango. And whenever she called me, I was about to, I never knew that it was a number that was coming. And nowadays they're using some of the apps from America. I don't know which kind of the apps people from America, from abroad, everywhere, they're just using. She called me and I received a call, and whenever I answered, she said, do you know me? I answered, that sound is not so far from my senses. Can you just tell who you are? You can just make sure that you are revealing yourself. She said, she never started with her name. She said, what do you need? Our family. And I answered, which kind of a family are you talking about? Because even number, I don't recognize the number. It's not even starting with the number of Kenya. It's starting with the 0 and what and there, from there. And I was about, okay, it was a 02 something there. I don't know. I think it was an app that was being used to make sure that it's calling me. Then she said to me, what do you need? Our family. I answered, which kind of a family are you talking about? You have not even recognized yourself and talk about who you are. You have not identified yourself. And she said, you know what? I'm coming for you. Whenever I'm coming to Kenya, I'm coming for, and this time round, I'm not going to leave you in the street. I answered, am I just down to the street? I'm not in the street. I'm in bananas here. Not only in the street, not only in the banana, I'm always at my fish ponds there. I asked her, what's the biggest point of you talking that way? She answered, you are insulting my father. I asked, which kind of a father are you talking about? Which father are you talking about? Kohera Senior, or you're talking about the conduct? She answered, you are now insulting me. Or do you want me to record this kind of the voice? I said, there's no problem. You are the one who called. Maybe you are recording already with a GoPro standing there. Because it's the one that's always being used, like we have a lady here who she's called a sausage girl. And she asked, what do you want for our family? I'll just do it for you. I said, what you want to provide for me, provide for yourself, or return them to the people you just hijacked. Return them to Aaron Dante. I'm not there to sympathize with anyone. And she started saying, last time I came at the villa, you were there, and even I saw the video that you posted. Now you are telling people that I turned to you, my buttocks. Do you think that those buttocks are built with no money? I said, yes, I know there is money that's put onto those buttocks, yes. But what is there into the buttocks? Is this money or it's poo? Then she said, you know what? That's the same way I said. And she was talking very meticulously. And she has a very is it a beauty what? Is it called a very nice voice? And even she can lure a snake from its own hole. And you know which kind of a snake I'm talking about. Maybe it's the cucumbers. So she can even drive something. You can drive somebody crazy with her talk. And she's talking very meticulously with like a person who is very honorable. But whenever now it comes, now we want now to pull for me. Now there's some mistakes here. She's now saying, you know what? Last time I warned you, you are at the villa. Now you are just making some videos that you are just acting like now you are an actor. You'll never be an actor. And I said, I am not an actor. And you'll never see me in a theater room. To do what? I read my own books, talk about the set books. I read them I'm reading them at my home and at my school. I left them at school there. So what am I going to do at the theater? I'm not a person of an artist or something like that one to know that I'm gonna be something. So you're talking bad. Huh? So I'm telling you, whenever I'm coming, last time I warned you, whenever I'm coming back, you're gonna be seeing fire. You're gonna be seeing fire. And I'm telling you, not even, don't joke with me. I'm not like my brother. You know, you can just joke with my brother the way you need. You can just insult him the way you need. You can just... you can do everything that you need for, even you don't have even that kind of a spherical way of talking about, you know what, you are just there, you are fed from my brother, you just open a YouTube channel from my brothers are giving you a support. I said, yes, give me the support. Even me, I was acting with such support to him too. Everybody was depending on each other. He was depending on me for the services. I was depending from him, the subscribers of my YouTube to grow. So what's your point, my sister? I said, why can't you speak slowly? Why can't you act like a person? And she cooled down. She answered, how do you want me to speak to you? I said, now you are at the point. Speak that way so as we can just engage in this conversation and we finish. And she said, do you remember I said that I can never shoot a video with you? And I said, what if I'm recording? Are we shooting a video or we are not shooting a video? She answered, so you are recording me. You are recording me. You are recording me. And she said, you know what? I said, no, I'm not bothered with small things. But I never had a GoPro in my side. You know, I never had a GoPro. And you know, right now in Kenya, the connectivity company that's called Safaricom, whenever you want to record a person, it sends a notification to that person that this person gonna be recording. And I said, no, I'm not recording this conversation, but if it can be fairly spoken, it's going to be very okay. We can talk. And she said, what do you want from my family? That's what I need you to tell me. And I said, don't force things. If you are a teacher, you say that you went to university, you are a teacher, you can teach a secondary school, you can teach a pupil even English and grammar and make sure that they are passing. Yes, but now you know the etiquette of communication. She said, you know, Gintu, even I don't know you. You know that way very good. I said, why do you say that you don't know me? Yet I was serving you with milk while you were just in high school. She said, I don't even remember your face. I don't even remember. That's now sympathizing with such kind of a person, saying you cannot even remember my face. It means that you cannot remember, even if you are just 30 years, you cannot remember that you breastfed from your mother. You cannot remember the breast of your mother. That's the fact. A person cannot remember. As somebody who served, even if I was young, the only thing he can just be saying, I know you are a very young boy, you are coming to our place, you are just young, and he's just saying that I don't even recognize your face. You cannot recognize it because you are no longer interested with me. During that time, I was a young boy, you are a little bit bigger, and I was seeing you are a little bit blacker. I don't say it, I never said it to her that way because I couldn't trigger the conversation to go zigzag, you know. So I had to go straight to the point. So I'm just telling you because she was told me that even I don't know you. I said, you don't know me. Well, I was serving you milk. You were having a get of iron sheet outside. Just iron sheet formulated in timbers, and you wrote there umbokali, aggressive dogs with a red paint, and you talked about your brother Kenge is the one who wrote it, and now you're telling me that you don't know. Even whenever I was coming to hit the door, and you are coming with a jug, and sometimes you tell me, oh, you are a little bit coming with a pen. Even sometimes she was coming with a pen outside, and I think she was under revision. And she always tell me, go to the kitchen and pour some milk there. And I was going. And now she's talking about she doesn't know me. I said, me, I know you in and out. She said, how do you know me? I said about how I've just said that I ever served you with milk and you are taking the milk from me and you are ordering me to go and pour somewhere. And I saw how your kitchen was looking. I saw how you were. I know sometimes you are the one, whenever the dev was not available, you are the one to take the donkey in. Sometimes I came and assisted you. Whenever it reaches at the gate, it slept down and it started. You can just remember. And you just said, this kind of the things, this for the dev. You can just know how to, you was embarrassed. But you had to wait for it to wake up, because whenever it's down and making some shenanigans down and so, such kind of an act of a donkey. So we have to bear with the circumstances. Now she answered again. So let me tell you, whenever I'm coming to Nyabuhanse, I'm going to be starting with you, and I'm coming very soon. Even my brothers told me that you are insulting him. Even my mother, she is talking about things about you. Now you are the person onto the internet every time insulting my family. I said, you are now the person insulting me, because you don't know the real point about it. And she asked, she said, and she laughed, hey, can you remember I told you that my brother gonna be chasing you from the villa? You thought I was lying? Do you know that I was the one who triggered it to happen? I said, oh, now you are coming to the real point now. So you are part of the program to chase me, so as what now can happen? So who from your family was being there? So did Lady J be recruitized there so as he can do some job? Did your father be recruitized there at the villa to do the same job? Or whenever you're talking about that one, and she just talked back, and I asked her, do you remember the same day you came and you told me that you're gonna be needing 20,000 Kenya shilling, and I had not even monetized the channel? Do you remember? She said, you have never monetized. It's my foot. I don't know what is belonging to your YouTube channel. Even me, I'm struggling. I'm just kissing some asses outside here. I'm doing some bullshit outside here. And I'm just out to the street. I'm filming some videos. I'm going here. I'm just given much of the conditions. Yet you are just here to duplicate my name and just get some views. Yet you are just at the banana. I said, yes, you're not using brain. Why do you want me to struggle yet I read? Why do you want me to struggle yet I just went to school? How will I be acting like a puppet now to go and work for the government? No, I should use my brain, because use the local material around you. I'm using my local material, which is the brain. And she said, I'm telling you, now it was 20,000. Now it's going to be shifting to 100 and even 1 million, and you will be given a fine of 1 million over using my name. I said, my friend, even you used some people's names, even Aaron Dante, and right now you're talking about bullshit here? Now, whenever she heard about Aaron Dante, I was about to add Kino. Do you remember Kino? I was about to add Kino there, but she started evacuating that kind of a point from there. So she returned me to the point. So I heard that you are saying that you are coming to my home, you are cooking to my home, you know everything from my home. I said, yes, I know, because I've ever worked there already. And whenever you give me an opportunity once, this way, I have seen everything. Because whenever I cook food, I have to go and look for charcoal, whether wet charcoal or a burning charcoal. I have to go to the kitchen. So I have seen already the kitchen, how it looks like. So whenever I prepare food and ready, I go and serve them, or I prepare them, or I just store them to a very good position. That's already, I've seen how that structure of your kitchen is looking like. And whenever the visitors came, I arrange those kind of the hot pots to the table. I've seen how that kind of a room looks like, even if it's a dining room. And whenever it does that way, whenever you come from a position, maybe up, coming down, I know that's where the bedrooms are. So how do you want to teach Gintu? Because I went to school. She said, do you think that you are the only person who is a learned person and speaking broken English onto the internet, thinking that people will sympathize with you? You will never be like Mayugun, no. I said, no, I will never be Mayugun. I'll never be Mayuguno, because Mayuguno is Mayuguno. If he was antagonizing your body and make sure that he is getting the redemption of your body, and he was catalyzing your body and making sure that every kind of an impromptu is coming out and make sure that things, the cucumbers are hinging everywhere, it doesn't matter to me. So what is the fact here? So what's the fact of you bringing Mayuguno to my statement? She said, I've heard that you are just planting much of the cases to the people, and the people are successful. And you know what? They are going to come outside here and they're going to be telling the truth, what you are doing to them. I'm just telling my friend, don't waste your time. Don't waste your good time. Don't waste your good time to come and tell Gintu that this is what you have to do. It was an impromptu. And she said, you are always imitating my brother, saying that he's always speaking like a lady. Gintu, do you know that whenever we will come for you, I don't think you are saying that we sent some people to attack much of the people, YouTubers in Nyaboas. Do you think that Nyaboas has YouTubers? I said, if Nyaboas doesn't have YouTubers, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Do you think that now I'm sympathizing. The person asking me, do you think that Nyaboas have YouTubers? Where is she coming from? Where is Kenge coming from? Where is the DJ coming from? Where is Gundimo coming from? Where is my friend? You just speak, where is Nasto coming from? And saying that you and Nasto, you think that now you are just reaching the brim. Now you think you are earning money. Now you can just make sure that all things are just good. I asked, even you are making money. Nobody is bothered with your money. And you are making money, yet needing donations, yet you are the one making sure that you are even raiding some people's money into their pocket. You are the person who is using your buttocks to earn money. I'm not interested. And she said, you are going too far. Now, if you put me in such kind of a situation, do you think that I'm a hoe? I asked, you are the one who is speaking it, not me. I was not even in a condition of answering much of the questions here. And the real fact to stay the real fact. Here we have to say how the things go. The thing go. This is the real fact. That's how everything gonna be. And she was about now to finish. Let me tell you one thing. Whenever I come and I'm about to come home, I said to my brain, oh, you know, now the things at the tingo now is now fantastic, because if she's saying that way, now it means that this kind of the way now things are going, she's gonna be having some sarcastic way outside there, some sarcastic way of suffering outside there. Now she can now relate to how the things are going. Now I answered myself, okay, you are about to come. We are waiting for you. And whenever you come, maybe you're going to be seeing Gintu how he is. Because right now, outside there, it's fire. It's either you join or you be in fire. And she said, you know what? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the police from Nairobi. I'm going to be coming with the police from Nairobi. I'm going to be I said there's no problem about bringing police from Nairobi. Police are police. If they're corrupt in Nyaboas, all of the system is corrupt already. Go and come with the deputy president to Gintu and talk about this is the things going to be going. But I was not sympathizing with such kind of the conditions. Because sometimes whenever you bring much of the condition to where it's not even needed, it cannot matter to my own conscience, and it can never be. So the only point to bring and to bring it at home, she just talked about, now I will be coming for you. Then she cancelled the phone call. And I was about, there's no problem. You could just be coming even today, because I'm always available. And you will just, or you want me to tell you the timeline? Because maybe she was needing me to tell her the timeline of whatever time I'm just always preparing the video and to this system of the banana system here. And the only thing I can just say is one, I'm not interested with such kind of the conditions of a woman telling Gintu that, you know what, I'm coming for you. You are too late. You are coming for me. Maybe you are coming for me to marry you. Or you are coming for me to do what? You are coming for me. So what? Now you are coming for me. Okay, you are coming for me. In terms of what? No, I'm not just interested for that one. So for the only thing for a grown-up person to say, you could just be saying, you know what, Gintu, I want to have a talk. If she could be a genuine person, I want to have a talk. There are some of the things that you are doing, I don't like them. So how do you want me to act, or how do you want me to help you to do such kind of things? But the real fact is one, they are already horribles. Whenever they start a communication, they think that they are just millionaires who can just act like, I want you to do this, and you just stop it and you do what they want you to do. Even she can just talk about, I want to turn your own obstacles and make sure that everything is just following you. It can never happen. but they have to turn themselves. And it was just the beginning. If she has started calling, it means that you're going to be calling. Now I've saved the number. Maybe she want to be calling in another number because they don't want people to know it. And I don't know how she called me, and I was just busy a little bit. I never had a GoPro. And that's why even Kenge told us that make sure that whenever you are waking up from you have a GoPro into the pocket, but it was in charging. You know, now electricity is bringing some chaotic because of rainfall. Here in Kenya, whenever rain comes, you would think that rain is the one that is forcing electricity to be cancelled or to be put off. So whenever the rain comes, no electricity. That's the fact in Kenya. I had to decide. Now I continued my own things. I was doing my own things, but I was about, okay, now this lady, she has some of the things to do. Now she has much of the things. But the real fact is one, she's not the only person who's going to be calling. There are so many people are calling. And even Kenge sometimes tried to call. And sometimes he tried to make sure that everything... Nowadays, they are just using a very app that you cannot record. And that's the real fact. But if I could be having a GoPro, guys, I could have just broadcasted it live. So you guys, you can just hear the sound of a lady now. I don't know where she was. I don't know if she was from meet and things went abrupt. Maybe sometimes you can be forced to be hit like a donkey. You can be hit like a donkey meet, and now you're just coming outside here. Now you are walking like a person of have you ever seen a person with rickets? Now whenever you are just hit, now you are walking this way. Now you're gonna be coming to me to, you know what, my friend, this is how the things are gonna be going. But the real fact is one, I'm not interested with such kind of the points. We have to move forward. Back to Kenge. You know, the same way I acted upon Kenge, I have the notes already. I'm always punctual. Whatever you speak, if I don't record, I record onto my head. And whenever I get home, I put it onto the copy. If you want me to have a copy for you, I can just have a copy so as you can just relate. But just a little points to make sure that everything is so good here. Just pause a little bit. So back to the Kenge. Do you remember that Kenge is always telling people that, you know what? Just guys, to this month, get me to 1 million subscribers. But how the things go, whenever he wakes up, the same number. Maybe they have dropped with 1, dropped with 5, dropped with 2. It's the same way. And now they are coming outside there to tell us, oh, this is how the things are going to be going. Oh, this is... do you know that we can calculate the Kenge's, how the things are just going? The growth rate, how it's going. So you're going to be growing, but the real fact is one. Look at how he was doing some videos previously with the prostitute, how the videos were moving. And that's why now he made money. That's the time he made money. Right now he's making nothing. That's why he's already in the internet every time. Donations. Even he have already introduced the baby face already onto the platform. And now he's talking about, oh, I told you guys, Kenge is about money. Kenge is about donations. He will do everything in this system of the Lord to make sure that he's getting money to put into the pocket. That's the fact. Now the baby face is about to go to the platform already. And you see how the terrorist, she was even obsessed with such kind of a condition. And I'm telling people that this kind of a person, they're going to not stay for even 6 months. You're going to be deported back. And I'm telling you that. They're going to be deported back. Because how the thing go, one person doesn't not want such kind of the things to happen, but another person wants to lose a baby like a cow money. Every time is just making sure that the money is coming and sympathizing with the people. Guys, I want donation for the hospital. Guys, I want donation for the belt. Guys, I want donation for my charger, laptop charger, Dell. It's just broken. Even just making sure that even the people from Argentina, they were just sympathizing, talking about, so you mean that the charger you have bought in Argentina, they're selling fake things? Look at how people are throwing themselves in an imbroglio. Even people are asking, do you mean that charger, you bought it some weeks ago, it's things that are sold in Argentina are fake? A laptop charger, a person asking people to send him a laptop charger and asking that he's a millionaire. Oh, my living God. Where are we being thrown to? A person working for the YouTube to make sure that nowadays, you know, guys, you can just see some views. They are there. Okay, people are viewing. But the real fact of the watch rate hours, it's very low. People are clicking in and getting out. People are clicking in, getting out, scrolling to the end. The only person who is there, Louis. So you even whenever you want even to formulate a song, it will be Louis. So every time is Louis. So it will be Louis content. And he's using those people to get the content. And people don't understand. Kenge doesn't have a content. Right now, the only content he has, look at what yesterday he was doing. He was about now to show people his own cucumbers. It's the only thing that has remained for him to get money. He will say that, oh, my long trouser, oh, my pant, it was maybe having a crack somewhere, or it was nasty, having some problem. So my cucumbers now were shaking vigorously outside. And the real fact is, Kenge was selling nudicity. He was selling such kind of the things, and he will never leave it. Right now, the ruralist or the Argentinian long nose, she has given birth. And now the system has changed. There's nothing like shaking your cucumbers and posting them where relevant. Nowadays, it's just a dry spell. Every time, dry spell. Whenever he cannot go out, whenever he goes this way, the ruralist is there. The baby is here, Kali. Oh, Louis is here. Can never do anything. The sisters are here. So every time is controlled. Look at where the cage they're just living. It's controlled. Nowadays, it's just being in a dry spell. That's why you saw the video yesterday. People are just posting it, how it was, and how he was acting unconditionally, and how now the brain is working. There's no content. Even people are just wondering, Kenge, what's wrong with your travel commando? No, it's not a travel commando. Now it's a maid. Look at how this kind of a person is just thrown into an imblog. Whatever you do to other people, it will be done to you. Now, telling people that I want donation to make sure that I am making a swimming pool. Oh, do you know that right now they're talking about Kenge has got a passport? Yes, there's no problem of a passport of Argentina because you have a kid there or a baby there. There's no problem. But the real fact is one. That's what he wanted. Now he can go out. Now you will see him talking about, no, today, you know, you cannot sit with a woman every time, so I have to go in a certain position. You know, I'm a travel commando. That's how they want now to divorce themselves. And I'm telling you, it was the only thing that he was needing, a passport. And whenever passport is ready, my people, I'm telling you, ruralist, she's gonna be seeing fire. Even one day, he will take the baby and he will just travel with the baby from one position to another and go there and say that, oh guys, it has rained. I will not get time to go back home. Oh, how do you see? Oh, the first time with my baby out of Argentina. Oh, the life, me and my baby. No, now we'll take that baby as a cow money. And I'm telling you that, as a cow money. And whenever things will go unconditional, ruralists will just go and report the case. And it's going to be happening. I'm telling you. Kenge can do everything. He can even sniff the dog's buttocks to make sure that he's earning money. He can even, the same way he was just talking about, oh, this is called a GoPro. He was teaching now people because they don't know which kind of a GoPro or what's a GoPro. He was telling people that, oh, this is a GoPro. You can even inject, you can just make sure that you are even peeing onto the GoPro. It cannot get water inside. So if you want to cool it down, you can even pee in it. So it was unconditional. Look at how he was just acting. The only thing was he could not broadcast the cucumber's life, but now tell people that, you know, I'm just ejaculating into nonsense. This kind of a person He needs a theater room. He needs the screws to be tightened and the fact to be told to be the fact. He doesn't understand himself. He only understands maybe from backward. Because we are ever talking about going to be coming out with a session of an hour the baby. Guys, the first day with the baby in Atlanta, Georgia. Guys, live, me and the baby Maisha. Oh, guys, the first time with the baby without the mother. It's going to be coming. Because that's where he's heading. And whenever we say such kind of the things, people think it's a joke. Kenge is a person who doesn't understand himself. He can do anything to earn money. So guys, keep it locked, keep it tuned. I'm coming out with much of the things for the people to get the real fact about what is to be implemented. Exactly. You know, even right now, even sometimes people gonna be going to the children right to report this kind of a man. Because he's doing many noises, very loud noises to the baby and the mother because they're resting. But he's just there always making noise, 6 hours making noise. You know, he needs time to sniff. He needs time to use Viagra. He needs time to take alcohol. Right now, he's getting a stress. The only stress he has and a restless day, it's not from the baby, it's from me. Because he knows that he is just doing some pathetic and irreasonable things, and they're not perpendicular with the actions that are needed unto the village. And they're going to be dealt with it because whenever we deal with him perpendicularly per unit time. And the time tells. Whenever a change cannot change you, a change is going to be coming as a change to change you wherever you are as a changer. And you have to bear with the circumstances. Because there's no default. There's no controversials. There's nothing to humiliate. There's nothing for now as a content. Now it's daily. Louis here. Always the in-law father. That's why he's just using that person. And whenever that man, who is the dad, who is just talking about, you know what, he's just the dad-in-law. Whenever now the content cannot contentize from that position, they're gonna be left like, they're gonna be left like a pad. They're gonna be thrown like a pad that has been used. And the same way as I was talking about this kind of a person or called Kenge, you're going to be coming so as I can give him even pads. And him and the other two puppets from Jamaica who are just talking about the tribe was so fantastic and curious things about the tribe of Koreans. They're going to be coming so as I can give them pads. Because now they're just ongoing, they're just female and talking shit to the people. And the fact should be said as a fact. And whenever people now recognize that that baby gonna be the content, you're gonna be seeing the fire. Because now everybody is trying to recognize that, you know what? The time has reached everyone to change. The time has reached. The babies should be left to be with their mothers until 18 years. But now what is happening? I told you, it's gonna be coming. And Kenge can do everything to make sure there's earning money. He can even kiss anything to make sure that he's earning money. He can do anything. He can act didism to earn money. What he needs is money, and that money is nowhere. And even telling people donation A to Z, Monday to Friday, January to December. Because the only videos that were giving him money, they were just that one they were acting in the prostituting or the didism. That were the only videos that had money and people were watching in large numbers. But now he's having a video and there's no content. People are clicking and whenever they see it's always Louis here, Louis there, Louis here. Try to be the way they were talking about. Even people brought you some pictures, some portrait, talking about you are the commando. But what has happened to the commandism? You are being commanded now in Argentina just to wash this room, wash this puppet, wash this kind of a pet. No, now what you do, go and fetch water, cook for us ugali. Now you want to put even whatever is not even available. You are now being used. Use brain, my friend, wherever you are. Use brain. It doesn't matter that you are the person who has gone to so many countries in Korea land. Now you think you have everything to say. And there's a time he was talking about you're going to be using $100 for a person to graduate from a university. What kind of a heck? Do you remember that statement, guys? He was saying that, you know what? A person to graduate in Kenya in a university, you can even have 10,000 or 1,000, talk about not even 1,000, $100 you can graduate. What kind of a person are you talking about? That's why you talked about you never stepped to the university. Maybe you went to a college, just a minor, called like a pupil, now going to stand as an accountant and talking about, you know what, you just did a secretariat course, and that was a fact. And now he's coming outside here to tell us, and even he never finished that course of secretariat. Now he's coming outside here to tell people, you know what, I am a banker, I did accounting, yet you are just there to count people are just entering into the bank. Yet you are just there to give people some papers that are reflecting that this kind of a bank is offering such kind of the services. And are coming out to cheat people that, this kind of the things. How can a person, that's the same way you saw the Guru Dev, who is the Lady J. He went to a certain Mlolongo, Nairobi here, and even Majengon here, and just formulated some stuff, three stuffs there, and talking, I'm now graduating. Where? Did he say about the course that he graduated up to? Did he say? Only a person who can say he ever graduated is the demon, the Mwango. She's the only person who can talk about I graduated. And we saw her teaching in one of our certain schools. But the act of you telling us that you ever learned and this kind of the people graduated, that's just forcing people. And talk about, now people start see you are learned people. But whatever you are talking and whatever you are acting up to is to what a person can ever see. And that's what a person can ever determine that this kind of a person has learned. This kind of a person is this way. Just a person talking about, I know how to drive just a vehicle, which is you can call it automatic vehicle, and talk about they know how to drive. A person know how to drive a motorbike, thinking that he can know how to drive everything. That's why he cannot even come out and say, you know what, we are pregnant. He can never stand. He can never stand. In Africa, we don't say that one. If you learned in much of the universities in Kenya, now it differs which kind of a university did you learn. There are universities which are called universities in Kenya. Only you can pass through a university, but can university pass through you? And do you know that even a degree is a paper? A degree is a paper. It doesn't matter that which kind of a degree are you holding, but is it a paper? Yes. What we need is knowledge, skills. You can find a person graduating from a diploma and going direct to the work, and you come and start begging that person, can somebody employ me? Can you even assist me to be employed here? And you just wonder. You will wonder. It happens. What we need is brain. But now a person coming outside there to just insult everyone, talking about these people of this village. It's the same it was formulated from the Mr. Cecil to kind of the Kenge, and from Kenge to this kind of the Lady J. They're always talking about these people, they are thieves. This kind of the people, because of them finding such kind of a person to their home and beating him like a Cherokee drum and placing them to the police station, and the police can do nothing. They think that they have everything. They own Nyabohansi. And there's nothing people can do to do them. That's why even the Lady J, he came to me and asking, why are you insulting my father? He thought that he can just come and shake me the way he think. We could have been fighting like chicken. If you think chicken, have you ever seen chicken, is it called the cocks fighting? My friend, I'm telling you, I'm now the baddest. We could have been fighting like cocks. In the real sense, everything gonna be okay. But whenever they come to you, they think that, okay, they come. He always wear the way I'm wearing. He always wears that kind of the vests. And I like them too, because I started wearing them. Now he saw that, oh, hey, this kind of a person is making content with such kind of the vests. Gonna be even me getting to that kind of the position. You have to copy, capture. Man eat man society. Let's go on, guys. Keep it tuned. Keep it locked.